This is the Swiss franc Japanese yen analysis for Friday the 6th of October. Now, this analysis is end of day analysis, so I'll be using the daily time frame and the signals I get from my indicator, which is these black triangles here for short signals and the red triangle for long signals. Now, let's just have a look at the daily time frame from which we have been given the signal, and let's mark the levels on the charts. So, let's just see, where is the height here? The height is the high is 115.75. Okay, so let's just get on the chart. 115.75. And let's change the high. 115.75. Let's just change the color to pink, is it? 115.75. Let's just get the coordinates right. And obviously, if your broker does have a wide spread, you have to factor that in your stop placement. And yes, just have a look to see where this candle. Let's just see. This candle opened at, wow, 115.30. 115.30 it is. 115.30. I tend not to like. I don't tend not to like when they're that close together. The open as well as the open as well as the high or the low, depending on the direction we're trading. But the market is a market, and so we've got that in there, 115.30, where prices are currently oscillating around. To the downside, we've obviously got the 115.04, and we've got 114.29. So I'm just gonna stick this level on this moving average. Let's just change it to green, and that moving average is a 200 period moving average. So I've got levels marked in the charts. Got a potential take profit at 113.75. Got to stop at 115.75, and we've got an entry of 115.30. So let's talk about the trade itself on the chart, this daily chart as it is. Also, we'll be looking at higher time frames. Now, the reason it will be difficult to trade this with a very high degree of confidence is because, all right, let's just have a look. In April, May this year, we had the lows over here, similar with all the end pairs, it appears. We had a bit of a consolidation, and we have a further leg up in around June. We did have a bit of a double top with a slightly lower double top, and we sold off back down to 200 period moving average. Prices have ridden this 200 period moving average, and yes, prices have ridden this 200 period moving average, going into a bit of consolidation into a period where it would have been difficult to trade it. If you were trading it on an intraday basis, it would have been difficult. No real trend. But I'd if I was using it, I'd be waiting for I'd have got out here on this signal there. So with this 200 period moving average is holding price and keeping it honest to the upside. Now, what's happened? Prices have bounced from this 200 period moving average, gone back up, broke the 15.75, and it does appear that let's just have a look down. Let's just have a look. What's the actual level? Is that 115.04? Let's just have a look at that. Low was at 115.04. 115.04. So say 115 level. You can see over here on 2 occasions over there, and in this current week, we've gone down and tested that 115.04 level and pulled back a bit from it. So that's a potential for that shows potential for me to be stopped out. We had a series of higher highs, and these could be considered higher lows, and which would be conducive to higher prices, even though I am taking a short. Let's have a look at the weekly first. Let's have a look at the monthly. Let's just see what we can determine from the monthly. On the monthly, on the Swiss franc Japanese yen, what have we had? We've had the lows in around 2012. We've had a massive push from the Swiss franc against the Japanese yen. Wow, a real strong push from the Swiss franc against Japanese yen. We had a bit of a turnaround here in June of 2015. Prices have sold down and formed a higher low in and around here, which was August last year, August 2016. And as you can see, prices have pushed up, pulled back slightly, then went on to a higher high most recently, and again we've pulled back down, and I suppose we can expect prices to push back up even further on the Japanese yen, no, the Swiss franc Japanese yen. That's on the monthly time frame. Now that's long term. Let's look at another long term time frame, medium to long term time frame. So let's just have a look on a weekly time frame. Again, we've got this. I suppose if you have a look at it here, if you just have a look at it here, and let me just draw it there. Let's just draw it here. You got it there. Prices have ground up and broke to the upside, retest at 115 level, and sold off a little bit from there, but posted a higher low. Posted a higher low in around here. Let's just get this down here. Let's just get this down here. Yeah. So posted a higher low there, and posted a higher low there as well. Had a bit at the gap up. It's pushed back up above this 200 period. Oh, actually, hold on. There it is. That's the reason why it sold off. So I've just noticed something. On a weekly time frame, the prices have pushed up and come to this 200 period moving average on a weekly time frame, sold back down, put in a higher low. We've come back up, broke above the 200 period moving average. We were not able to hold it and subsequently sold back down. Now, this week so far, we've gone back up to test that 200 period moving average, and we are selling off from that 200 period moving average. So we could potentially see my profit target reached. I don't expect prices to go all the way down here to this previous lower, to this previous low, which was a higher low. I expect it to go all the way down there, or even to where the gap would have been, where that potential gap is. Where is that potential gap? That potential gap's at the 109, 111 level. I don't expect price to go down there. So my rather conservative target is potentially achievable in the medium term, especially in light of the seeing prices reject from this 200 period moving average on the weekly time frame. So I think that's an accurate summary of the Swiss franc Japanese yen. My reason for going short, even though overall it is contradicting the higher time frames. I've outlined the reasons for taking a trade and the possible risks associated, and yeah, so that should be it. So before I go, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.